Welcome to an Everlast Trading Card Game deck spotlight. Today, we're taking a closer look at a deck from the Heroes of the West expansion, featuring the Inquisitor.
Hailing from the easternmost fiefdom of Umber Town in the Kingdom of Helix, the Inquisitor is a title reserved for only the most loyal and accomplished knights serving the Lady of Umber Town. Her duty is both one of necessity and prestige, charged with safeguarding her homeland from growing threats. For years, the Lord and Lady of Umber Town have been the target of assassins, most recently at the hands of the Bandit King, Baron Shalazar, who has risen to power in the northern settlement of Rogue in the dense woods of Leaflund. 3 failed assassination attempts later, and one fatal strike that took the Lord of Umber Town's life, the Inquisitor has been given an urgent mission: to assemble an elite fighting force of Black Cloak warriors to start a campaign to eradicate the Shalazar forces from their roots before they can strike again.
Now let's dive into the Inquisition EX Battle Deck analysis. This Dark and Frost element deck revolves around the Inquisitor and the warriors she has gathered to protect Lady Helena, Matriarch of Umber Town. Alongside the Rangers of Helix, survivalists loyal to the King of Helix, she has recruited 2 Earthshea wanderers, Falkar and Morven, to guide them through the unknown depths of Leaflund into battle against the bandits of Rogue. This deck excels in the mid to late game, gaining momentum as you receive damage to your life points. The deck's core strategy is about aggression, rapid deployment, and overwhelming your opponent with crippling status ailments and a heavy-hitting late game. Let's break it down phase by phase. First, we have the early game. Your main goal in the early stages is to fill your battlefield with Black Cloak recruits, who can attack on the turn they are played thanks to their haste drop ability. Helix Rangers and Falkar, Earthshea Scholar, are strong opening plays, as their actions provide increased draw power. Players should use the Umber Town field card as soon as possible, allowing you to populate your battlefield by being able to place 2 primary creatures with the Umber Town keyword onto your battlefield each combat round. This paired with the Explorer's Charts item card also allows for the rapid deployment of your primary Frost element cards to aid in early game draw power. For huge early game damage, Morven, Earthshea Wanderer can be used in conjunction with the Arrow Bundle item card for a low-cost 90 damage attack against some of your opponent's big early game creatures. It is okay to take damage early on, as this deck thrives once your life point total drops by 3 or more points. Now, let's move into the mid-game, where things start to heat up. At 3 or more points of damage, your deck's synergies begin to activate. Black Cloak warriors come into play with their Cursed Blade drop ability, which weakens your opponent's creatures by limiting movement, preventing guarding and slowing mana generation for up to D4 combat rounds. This is when you should play the Inquisitor, triggering her Inquisition drop ability, which deals 60 damage to any enemy creature. If this ability slays the target, draw 4 cards. Your focus should now shift to promoting as many creatures as possible to build up an overwhelming offensive force. Now, let's talk about the late game, where the Inquisition EX battle deck truly shines. The more damage you take, the stronger Lady Helena, Matriarch of Umber Town, becomes. Her Matriarch's Word drop ability allows her to instantly slay any creature, regardless of its hit points, making her the ultimate finisher. The true power of this deck lies in the synergy between the Inquisitor EX and Lady Helena. With both creatures active, the Inquisitor's trait, I Live to Serve, boosts your dark mana generation. Her Justice/attack deals a massive 100 damage and inflicts the Curse status ailment, crippling the target's effectiveness. Black Cloak Raid, an incredibly powerful EX attack action, deals increasing damage based on the number of creatures with the Umber Town keyword that you have active on your battlefield. This, paired with your impressive draw power and the crippling of your opponent's creatures via Frightened, Poison, and Curse, will make this deck lethal against many opponents. If you love fast-paced, high-damage strategies and watching your deck grow stronger as the game goes on, then the Inquisition EX Battle Deck is for you. As always, you can revisit the rules and explore more Everlast Trading Card Game guides whenever you need. A print-and-play link for this deck is available on the Fantasy Forge Studios website, so you can start leading the Inquisition today. The Heroes of the West Everlast TCG expansion will be coming to Kickstarter in March of 2025, so that you can build many more decks with the forces of the Kingdom of Helix. Have fun, and may Alamnia guide you.